What's going on, everybody? I'm DJ, and welcome back to Black Magic Adventures. So right here, we have this sign. It says Calico lives again. Another auspicious of Knott Farm, Buena Park, California. Buildings shall be rebuilt on the original sites. Walter Knott is dedicating Calico Ghost Town to the memory of the heroic silver miners who lived and toiled here. The preservation of this singular California heritage is also dedicated to you, the visitor, as a constant source of learning and enjoyment. Please respect this historical property. Signed, Walter Knott. It's a cool detail down here. So they put a time capsule. Said it was buried on December 13th, 1981, and it's to be opened in 2031 for the 150 year of the Calico's birthday. It's not too far away. Look how little this bathtub is. It's so tiny. Could not fit in that thing. It's a cool view. A little bit of a hike. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Let's go back down and see what else we can get into. It's cool because it's made out of like glass bottles. The whole house. It's cool because like every where you go, there's like little pathways. And then the train's over there. So now we're on the train, waiting for it to get ready to take off. Seems like I'm gonna be the only person on the train, so we'll see how that goes.
Along the canyon walls. As crude as they appear, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summers and cold winters here at Calico, and perfect for the independent types who like to fend for themselves. Of course, many miners stayed in boarding houses, mainly for modern conveniences, like home cooking.
Nicknamed Hard Rock, because that was exactly the kind of mining we did around here. The rock is so hard, and we didn't have any water to use for mining, so we had to hack and blast away at the rock.
During the boom years, Calico's 10 square mile mining district boasted a population of nearly 2,000, with almost 1,000 actually living in the town side of Calico. After the mining ended, Calico really was a ghost town. That's to say, it was mainly abandoned. But it was restored and reconstructed by the Knott family in the 1950s. Back then, they had workers actually living here. These folks served the role of security for the town, a tradition that continues to this day.
As we round this next curve, keep to the left of the engine, and notice the pile of rocks painted white with the white marker on top. This is an example of what a corner mine would look like. We use them on all four corners of our claims to alert everyone that they may be trespassing, and to remind claim jumpers to stay away. Remember how the first traces of silver were discovered right on the ground in the spring of 1881, and Calico's silver rush was on. Miners came from all over, including well-known towns such as Virginia City, and Tombstone, Arizona.
I certainly do, Harlow. I had silver fever too. Coming up on the ride is one of the original ore cars we miners used. We would push these out of the mine and stockpile our ore until we had a train load full. Then it was shipped to a processing mill on a narrow gauge train similar to the one you're riding on now. That particular train was called the Waterloo Mine Company Railroad, and the spur would run off the open drive of Calico's Wall Street Canyon. The closer a railroad could be run to the mine, the better.
Hitch a horse or mule to that crossbar and have it walk round and round, which caused the steel ball to drag over and crush the ore before it was taken to a processing mill. Of course, by the 1880s, this method was kind of old-fashioned, but it was still a respectful way of making sure every bit of silver was straightened up.
We did work hard to get all that silver. Now have a look over to one of my favorite views in Calico. Down there is the Silver Valley, as they called it, and past that old dry lake is the sandy bed of the Mojave River. In those early years, drinking water for Calico had to be brought over from the river, which ran above ground at the time, and sold for about 5 to 20 cents a gallon. That water supply also gave birth to our neighboring town of Daggett, when the railroad was built right through there. See, just like the smaller narrow gauge locomotives, the big trains of those days ran off of steam from the water-filled boilers.
Another one of our neighboring towns was Borate. It may no longer be visible, but when the boom ended here, some miners got jobs over there as borax miners for the Pacific Coast Borax Company. The Borate and Daggett Railroad was even built right up into Mule Canyon, making for a more efficient operation for the company. It became the last place in California where the famous 20 mule teams were ever used.
Now, if you all look over at Main see the same view we do as we ventured into town for size and relaxation. There are actually 5 buildings on Main Street that have been standing since the 1880s, when it was a bustling place.
Calico was a real town for about 20 years. We had a post office, school, courtroom, newspapers, and a slew of stores. Not to mention quite a few saloons, I can promise you that. Luckily, we even had doctors, lawyers, and a justice of the peace.
My favorite place was the town hall, where we had dances and all kinds of entertainment.
Those were dandy, huh? Now as we get closer to the train depot, take a look down the gully to the left of the train. These ruins are from the Chinatown, where almost 40 Chinese lived and worked at Calico during the boom years. Amy did laundry for the miners and operated a couple of restaurants. Well, folks, we hope you had fun and maybe learned a few things on our tour today. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop.
Be sure to grab all your gear, like purses, hats.
Look at materials. Modern miners use ultraviolet light to sort specimens, but in the glory days of the Maggie mine, only the sure knowledge and experience of a miner could find pay dirt in high-grade ore. Look at the rainbow of colors sprinkled over the samples in our showcase. The red and green specks are aromite. Each red spot represents calcite, and the green color there reveals the presence of zinc. Those blue samples are scheelite, which tells the miner he has tungsten ore in that rock. You'll also see a sample of
Here at the deepest portion of the Dead Man's Drift, you can see early miners hard at work, seeking that elusive silver vein. This part of the Maggie mine was given the name Dead Man's Drift because no mine timbers were used to support the roof and walls. This drift was cut through solid rock, and in more than 100 years of use, it's nearly identical to the way it looked when it was first blasted out of the mountain. Notice the unusual wooden pipes in the background. They carried water to various parts of the mine and throughout the town. Wooden pipes were all that could be used because of the high mineral content of the water. Metal pipes would decay much too quickly if used in a mining town like Calico. When you're through enjoying this part of the Maggie mine, just retrace your steps to the main drift and then turn right around the corner. Continue down the tunnel to our famous glory hole. Watch your head.
It's so quiet. This is cool, but also kind of creeps. The guy's just chilling. 65,000 glory hole. See my shadow. Guys back there doing work. gonna get something to eat at the Calico House restaurant. Let's see what they got. So here's a look at the menu at the Calico House restaurant. They're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. All the items come with french fries or mashed. Alright, I might decide what I want and then we'll see it. So ordered a coat, comes in this nice, beautiful mason jar. So I got a double cheeseburger, some fries, to let you guys know how it is. So, just got done with my lunch. Pretty good food, pretty good burger. Had that like homemade taste to it, so it's pretty cool. So, I'm about to see what else we can get into.
Your repertoire. For example, how can you find a lost string? Ball tracks, balls. Just need to know what's called a bridge cow. He's walking here and he goes, Harry, we're coming back to work to get me sealed. Harry told him, well, boss, I don't feel like working no more with my leg and all, but I am pretty fair, so let's make a quick bet with this here bucket of water. Now, if the water stays, see you Monday morning. But if the water goes back in that there bucket, I get to stay home. Then, my good friends, what do you think happened to Harry? Did he stay home or went back to work?
I think he went back to work.
Stay home.
Alrighty. Now you say home, you say went back to work. Now remember this. Whoever's right owes, well, the loser owes the winner 35 cents. Alright now?
I think.
Why are you panicking? Because you just won. So remember, they owe you 35 cents, alrighty?
Dad.
Except they owe. Hey, 35 cents is on the line. Looks like you owe me 35 cents. And that pocket only is because Harry says these things. So yes, he didn't get it out, but Harry still takes people's money. So that means we have ghost moments. There's ghosts in this room, y'all. Hey, please, on three. All right, on three, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Please.
I knew it.
Hang on now.
I knew it.
No matter what I do, the ball always go uphill because you gave me some magic, folks. All right now. And once we get on out of here, we need y'all to head to the right. Now, the team told me that was quite difficult to catch. They're part of the 11 movies, Bill. We need to pay.
So just got out of the mystery shack. That's pretty fun. It was like a little fun house. Cool little optical illusions. That's a must do when you come. It's pretty cool. What? What in the world? That's crazy. What kind of burger are these? If you're looking for something to do with the kids in the summer, I would say bring them out here. Super fun. I love how this really does remind me of Knott's Berry Farm. Their ghost town. I mean, which the creator of Knott's Berry Farm, he brought this place back in the day, fixed it up. It's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna say it's about a 2-hour drive from Las Vegas. I'm gonna assume it's about 2 hours or a little bit more from like the LA area, but still worth the drive nonetheless. Come spend half the day checking out the attractions. Overall, a good time. So that's gonna do it here from the Calico Ghost Town. Definitely enjoyed my time. All the attractions are very family friendly, very cute. Definitely would come back again. It's not expensive. I mean, fairly priced. But thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.